Are Jin, Cha Eun-woo, and SUGA's secret recordings real? Or just a planned sensation? Not everything we see is the truth. And not all truths will be obvious. Netizen Korea, 2025. After the viral explosion of secret footage featuring BTS's Jin, BTS's Cha Eun-woo, and BTS's SUGA, the big questions started rolling in very intensely amidst the global fandom and the South Korean public. The video, which seemed so personal, so secret, shook the calm of the entertainment world. But as time went on, there was one growing doubt. Was it all real? Now, we are all at a crossroads between believing completely or doubting everything. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Thought balloon. The public started asking, is this too perfect for a leak? When the video first spread, not a few were caught in a wave of emotions, angry, confused, surprised, even crying. But as that emotional storm began to subside, logical questions arose from fans and industry observers alike. Why is the video quality good enough for a secret recording? Why is it that the camera seems to be positioned in the ideal place to capture their expressions? And the most suspicious, why has there not been a single decisive action or transparent clarification on the part of the agency until now? In the digital age, where perceptions can be shaped more strongly than facts, questions like these are well worth asking. Are we witnessing real events? Or is it just part of a clever marketing scenario? The power of sensation in the K-pop industry. We cannot ignore the fact that K-pop is not just music, but a giant industry. In this industry, all forms of promotion, drama, and conflict can be used as legitimate marketing strategies. Take a look at history. Many times the world is thrown into uproar by big issues that ultimately prove to be part of an album launch, collaboration announcement, or even a drama debut. Are these recordings of Jin, Eun-woo, and SUGA also included in that type of strategy? Are fan emotions deliberately played to increase global attention before the launch of joint projects or individual comebacks? Emerging theories, hoaxes, projects, or secret signals? Let's look at some of the theories that develop. Scenario of a secret documentary project. Some netizens believe that the video is part of an in-depth documentary that the trio will star in, discussing idols' real life in the face of industry pressure. Hoaxes with the aim of viral marketing. Some are more skeptical. They call this a digital farce, a fake leak that was deliberately spread to make the public guess and eventually follow the project to be released. Real meetings, but misinterpreted. Some fans believe that the meeting was real and personal, but the video leak occurred without their knowledge. They regret that the privacy of such a large artist can be exploited only for the benefit of the media. Well, what do you think? Where are you standing? Talk to the ARMY and Aroha. Your voice is very important to the ARMY and Aroha out there. How did you feel when you first saw the video? Do you immediately believe that this is something serious and stressful? Or do you also feel there is a smell of media manipulation in it? Some fans feel betrayed if it's true this is just a marketing strategy. But on the other hand, many also remain fully supportive of whatever the motive, because they believe these three idols know what is best for themselves and their careers. But more importantly, do we as fans too easily believe what we see on the screen between reality and illusion? Who controls the story? This viral video makes us realize that behind all the charm of the stage, there are complicated layers that are rarely seen. A recording could have shown the most real moment or the most fake. Difficult to distinguish. I asked the agency, trying to hurt opinions. Do Jin, SUGA, and Cha Eun want to send a certain signal to the public? Or is it all just a coincidence exaggerated by the internet? What is clear is that our opinion as a public will shape the next narrative. It is a power that cannot Diremekend and BTS. Cha Eun-woo ESDRO and SUGA BTS suddenly became the main topic of cyberspace after the spread of a mysterious video recording. The video, which lasted no more than an hour, shocked the public not because of the quality of the production, but because of the content and context that were completely unexpected. Talked about by tens of millions of ARMY and Knet's fans around the world, this record raises an important question. What is really going on behind the glitter of the K-pop world? A record that changed EVRYTNG. It all started with an anonymous post on a South Korean online forum. The title is simple: Seok-jin, Eun-woo, Yoongi, records must not leak. With just 3 names and 1 short sentence, the public is already curious. Shortly after, snippets of the short video circulated on Twitter, now X, Reddit, and TikTok. Like a snowball, these impressions set off a wave of uncontrollable reactions that end the video. 3 male figures are seen sitting in a closed room with minimal lighting. Jin appeared to be wearing casual clothes with a black hoodie, sitting in a tense posture. Next to him, Cha Eun-woo is wearing a leather jacket, while SUGA sits leaning back with a serious face. There is no sound, but the movement of their lips can be read by netizens who are experts in reading mouth movements. One of the most discussed pieces is when the genie is seen saying, "If this is uncovered, everything can change." That sentence alone was enough to make the public wonder, what is so important that it should be hidden from the world? 3 figures, 1 room. Many cuta if we look deeper. These 3 names do have an interesting common thread. Jin and SUGA are from BTS, the most successful group in Korean music history, while Cha Eun-woo is an actor and idol from the SUGA group who has been increasingly interacting with the K-pop and K-drama elite. But what makes netizens amazed is not only about their presence in one place, but why does this meeting feel so secret and intense? None of them seem to be joking or having a casual conversation. Their gestures describe tension, perhaps even stress. Even some fans claim to see Jin's expression holding back tears, something very rarely seen, let alone in informal situations. Is this a meeting discussing a secret project? Internal conflict? Or is it just the first step towards forming a new force in the Korean entertainment world? Voices from the virtual world. Netizens SUGA take long for hashtags like #RecommendJknews and #ARMYinvestigates to take the top spot. ARMY and Aroha, ASDRO fans, flocked to spread their theories. Some of the theories that have stolen the most attention include the secret alliance between idols. This theory states that Jin, SUGA, and Cha Eun-woo are preparing for a big breakthrough. Will they form cross-group subunits? Or even start an independent label to free yourself from agency pressure? Internal problems and protection of each other. The footage is suspected to be evidence of serious problems within their respective agencies. Jin and SUGA, who have been under HYB's auspices for a long time, may not feel completely safe or comfortable. Meanwhile, Cha Eun-woo, whose acting and modeling career is on the upswing, may be considering a new path, engineering scenarios for PR projects. Not a few also consider this as a form of covert promotion. Too perfect a leak could have been deliberately designed to create a wave of attention before the launch of a particular project, be it a drama, a musical, or a documentary. Is this really a leak? The most crucial point of all discussions is the question, is this video really a secret recording, or is it just part of a planned narrative? In the age of digital manipulation and hype-based marketing, we can't just swallow all the information. Some experts even mentioned that the video shooting angle was very strategic and too clean for a secret recording. Even their gestures were considered too dramatic, as if they were playing a scene from a thriller series. But if this is just an act, why hasn't the agency released a clarification until now? Cold statement from the agency HITV and Fantajo, the 2 large agencies that house these artists, have finally given an official statement. However, their statements actually raise more questions. We are investigating the source of the video. We respect the privacy of our artists and will take legal action against such violations. There was no confirmation whether the video was real or manipulative. There is no explanation as to the context of the meeting. All is still a mystery. Behind the spotlight, reality or sensation, this phenomenon opens the veil that the world of celebrities, especially K-pop, is not always about stage lights and fan cheers. There are dark sides, there are hidden strategies, and there are realities that they may never want to show to the public. If true, they are facing tremendous pressure. This video can be a form of silent cry from behind the walls of the highly competitive entertainment industry. But if this is part of a deliberately contrived narrative, we should ask, to what extent is the industry willing to capitalize on public attention for the sake of image and marketing? What should we do as fans?